Hi, I'm Nicole. Welcome to Boost Your Balance. So for today's workout, you're just going to need a chair, a weight, and just like a safe space that you can practice your balance in. If your chair's not stable enough, or maybe you're using the couch or something like that, maybe you also want to have a counter or a wall or something like that that you can hang on to in case you find yourself feeling a little off balance. All right, have you found your equipment, a little bit of space? Let's get started with a little warm up. Big shoulder rolls. Let's add a little bounce from our knees. Getting those legs involved. The next time you roll up, stay up. Look over your shoulders. As far as you can in each direction. Start slow, and as you feel more comfortable, you can speed it up. And slow it back down. Bring it to your center. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching down towards your toes. Let your head hang naturally. Gently rock from side to side. Be careful with your balance here since all your weight is tipping forward. And you've always got that chair beside you if you need a little something to help. Come back to your center. Roll halfway up, one hand above each knee. Circles. So sinking down, making that circle as big as possible out in front. The next time you come to your center, reverse. And relax at your center, roll all the way up, big shoulder roll, hands to your hips. Let's rotate. Pressing your hips out as far as you can in each direction. If you're having trouble with your balance, step your feet a little bit wider apart. At your center, reverse. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Keeping your toes down on the ground, alternate lifting your heels. Waking up your ankles. Place both feet back down on the ground and march. Start low and quick. And then as you're feeling more comfortable with your balance, see if you can get them up a little higher and a little slower. Let's take some more balance to bring your knee up. And the slower you go, the more it takes balance. So challenge yourself to go as high and slow as you can. When you're comfortable with your legs, let's add in an opposite arm. So that opposite arm reaches up over your head at the same time that your knee lifts up off the ground. Let's switch it to a same side arm. Let's switch it back to opposite. Same. Opposite. relax. Shake it out, take a breath. Have a seat. We're going to do sit to stand. It's 1 minute of sit to stands, all the way from your chair, butt on the chair, all the way to completely standing up as many times as you can in a minute. Your options are 1, to press off of your legs. 2, bring your hands out in front of you for a little momentum. Or 3, take your arms out of it by crossing them over your chest. So choose which level is right for you. No matter which one you're doing, you want to be pressing through your heels all the way up to the top and breathing. Make sure you take an inhale at the bottom, exhale to help press you up to the top. All right, 1 minute. Keep moving the whole time if you can. Let's go. And then move into option 2. You can stay with whichever one is right for you. You just want to move as quickly as you can. Try to keep moving for the full minute. I'm going to move into option 3. You're already halfway there. I know you're getting tired, but you've got this. It will all be over in less than 10 seconds. How many can you get in those? 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Stay down, shake it out, take a breath. Let's get ready for quad squeezes. So you're going to alternate lifting your leg, flexing your toes, and lowering it back down. So when you lift that leg and flex your toes, try to bring it up as high as you can and contract that muscle that sits on top of your leg, that quad. All right, here we go. Lift and squeeze, relax and lower, just switching sides. We're halfway. Make sure you're sitting up tall. You're breathing. And you're focusing on your quad muscle that sits on top of your leg. Squeezing it as hard as you can at the top of each movement. 1 more each side. Now right side only. Halfway. Two to go. Switch sides, left leg only. One. Back to your right side, lift and hold, little pulse. So you want to focus on staying tall, shoulders over your hips, and keeping those toes pulled towards your shin. You want to try to keep that leg about the height of your opposite knee if you can, just little small pulses, about 2-inch movement in each direction. Just have about 10 seconds left here. Come on, breathe. Stay with it. And relax. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. Left side. Ready? Let's go. Lift and hold. Little pulse. Flex your toes. Concentrate on that small little movement. 2 inches in each direction is all it takes. These are 40 seconds long. You're halfway. Just 10 more seconds. Focus, breathe. Don't give up. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it out, take a breath, big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward. Reach down towards the ground. Just take a deep breath here. And release. Bring it all the way back up. Take a big shoulder roll. We are going to do a little abdominal work here. So we're gonna alternate or double pull your knees up towards your chest. So you wanna slide away from the back of your chair, and you can hang on to the bottom of your chair if you need to, and just pull your knees in towards your chest. So this is option 1. Option 2 is both knees together. The important thing here is that you stay in control. So you are placing your feet back up, down on the ground, and they are not just plopping there. So they should be quiet. Okay, we're gonna do this for 40 seconds. Starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So focus, suck your core in, navel towards your spine. Stay sitting up tall. Use those abdominals to help pull that knee up as high as you can. Show you option number 2 again. You can switch between the 2 options if you'd like. So you can do alternating, and then throw in one together. Go right back to the alternating. We'll do 2 of them with your knees together. You choose, make this workout work for you. You're almost there. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Take a breath. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reach down towards the ground. And release, rolling all the way up tall. You can press up to your standing position. I'm gonna move to the side of my chair here. So you have something on your side just in case you need it. We're gonna go into our calf raises. So we're going to start with our feet parallel to one another, about hip width distance apart. Big press up to your toes, bringing the crown of your head straight up towards the ceiling and the weight in towards your big toes. Nice and controlled all the way back down to the floor. Ready? Let's go. One more like this. And then the next one, press and hold. Can you look over your right shoulder? Over your left? Are your toes still off the ground? I mean your heels? Relax. Shake it out. Take a breath. Walk those heels in towards one another, toes away. Calf raises. Big press up, release down. So it's the same movement, just from a different position. One more like this. And then next one's your hold. Press up and stay up. Can you look over your right shoulder? Without putting your heels down, all the way over to your left. Back to your center. Relax those heels down onto the ground. Shake it out. Take a breath. Walk your toes in, heels apart. So you're standing like a ballerina or a duck. Words seem hard today. Big press up to your toes. Release down. This is the most challenging for your balance. So squeeze your glutes, suck your navel in towards your spine, strong core. Nice and controlled. 3 more like this. And the next one's the hold. Press up and stay up. Can you look over your right shoulder? All the way around to your left. Back to your center. Put those heels down. Shake it out. Take a breath. Put your feet back in their parallel position. Hip width distance apart. This time, we'll keep our heels down. We'll raise our toes. Starting with one side and then the other, so you get the feel for the weight transfer here. You want to keep your shoulders over your hips, keeping your weight in the center so you don't start leaning backwards. When you feel comfortable with your weight transfer, see if you can do both feet at the same time. Lift, lower, lift, lower. You got it. The next one's your hold. Lift and hold. Try to keep those toes off the ground. You might need to do a little walk, moving your heels around. That's okay if you need to. Then see if you can look over your shoulders, starting on the right, all the way around to the left. And release. You can put those toes down, shake it out, take a breath. All right, now you can stand behind your chair if you need to for this next one. We're going to do those lateral leg lifts. Light touches if you are hanging onto your chair. I'm gonna move the chair over to the side just so that you can see my legs a little better, but you can totally stay behind yours. So you want your toes to be pointing forward. You can start with your feet a little bit farther apart if you need to. The closer they are together, the more balance it will take. You're just gonna lift your leg out to the side as high as you can, lower back together. Switch sides, lift and lower. If you're feeling comfortable with your legs, see if you can add in an opposite arm. So you might still be hanging onto your chair, that's okay. The other arm can go up. Try to stay in control here. So you're lifting it out, you're bringing it back down. Last one here. And relax. Shake it out, take a breath. Come back to your seated position. We're gonna do a hip hinge now. So again, you wanna slide out away from the back of your chair. To do the hinge, you'll lift your knee up as high as you can, rotate it out as far as you can, place it down on the ground, same thing back in. Alternating sides. Let's go. So you want to get that knee up as high as you can and rotate it out as far as you can. So big full range of motion, as big as you can get it. Halfway. One more each side. And let's go ahead and do a set of jumping jacks. Legs apart, together. Feet apart, feet together. You can do just your legs, or you can add the arms if you'd like. You also get to choose the speed. You want to go as quickly as you can. Just about 15 seconds left here. Finish it out strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out, take a breath. Come back to your standing position with your weight. So again, you're standing beside your chair, so it's there if you need it. And then you're going to choose your balance stance. I'm going to remind you of your options. Option 1, feet all the way together. 2, option 1 foot over the other. Option 3, 1 foot in front of the other so that you're standing in tandem. Turn this way just so you have a better view. Or option 4, standing on 1 foot. So choose your level. I'll stay in level 2 today. You want to choose a level that is challenging but manageable for you to stand in without hanging onto your chair the whole time. All right. Once you're in your stance, hang onto your dumbbell with one hand on either side. We're going to hinge forward. Bring that weight down close to your body as far as you can, as close as you can to the ground. Take a deep breath. Roll all the way up, pressing the weight over your head. Lean to your right. To your left. Bring it back to your center. Drop the weight down in front of you. Again, hinge. You've already done it once now. Maybe you learned something the first time. Bring it back up, all the way over your head. Make sure you're focused. You know what the movement is. Lean to your right. Prepare your mind. Left. Back to your center. One more time. Can you get a little lower? Now that you've done it twice, big pull up, keeping the weight close to your body. Press it all the way up over your head. Lean to the right. And left. Back to your center. Relax the weight down in front of your body. Take a breath, shake it out. We're going to set up on the other side. If you're in option 1, we're just going to practice again. So you've got those feet all the way together. Option 2, just the opposite leg crosses over. Option 3, in front. Option 4, off the ground. So you choose which option is right for you. Find your balance before you start moving. Got one hand on either side of that dumbbell. Here we go. Hinge. Bringing that weight as low as you can. Deep breath at the bottom. Try to roll all the way up without stepping out of that stance. Press the weight over your head. Lean to the left. To your right. Back to your center. Bring the weight down close to your body. Hinge forward. So you might be able to get a little farther this time. You're warmed up. You know the move. Come on back up. Try not to step out. Pressing that weight over your head. Lean to your left. Your right. to your center. One more time. Weight's going down. Come on, make it your best one. Stay in control. Move as slowly or as quickly as you need to. But stay in control. Keep that weight close to your body on the roll up. Hands over your head, weight over your head. Lean to the left. Back to your center. Lean to the right. Back to your center. Relax. You can get rid of your weight. Set it down. Take a breath. Shake it out. Now we are going to do taps. So I'm going to load up my left leg. Let me move this out just a little bit. I'm going to be moving my right leg. I'm going to show you all the options. It starts with 4 taps, and then you can take a tap out as you feel ready. The goal is to get to no taps eventually, but you just see how far you can get today. Okay, I'm going to start with 4. So you're going to tap forward, side, back. I'm going to separate a little bit. Back, together. So one more time. Forward, side, back, together. If you're ready to take out one of the taps, you're going to take out the together. So it's going to be forward, side, back, forward, side, back. If you're ready to go down to just 2 taps, you're going to go forward, sweep around, back, sweep through, forward, sweep around, back. Relax. If you just want 1 tap, you're going to keep that center one only. So big swoop all the way around and tap. Swoop and tap. All right, we're going to do, now you know which one you are comfortable with. Let's do 5 more. I'm going to stay at level 2 with 2 taps, okay? So tap, 1, 2, 3, and relax. Shake it out, take a breath, switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So now I'm loading up my right. I'm going to tap with that left. I will show you just 1 round of each of the taps again. So 4 taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 taps. 1, 2, 3. 2 taps. 1, 2. 1 tap. All right, we've got 5 to go. Let's do it. So you can hang on to your chair as you need to. Let go as you can. And relax. Shake it out. Take a breath. We're going to do single leg now. I'm going to go ahead and shift back to the other side just to give this leg a little bit of a break. So I'm going to go back to loading up my right, lifting my left. Everybody's going to try that single leg. You have your chair here to hang on as much as you need it and let go as much as you can. All right. Remember, when you load up your leg, to start off, just barely pick the opposite leg off the ground. So you just have a tiny space between your foot and the floor. Then, as you feel more comfortable, you can work on getting it higher and higher until you get it to about that 90-degree angle. We're going to do 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift and hold. Make sure you're breathing. Suck your navel in towards your spine. Squeeze your glutes. So you're standing up super tall, shoulders stacked over your hips. Your chin's parallel to the ground. Light touches on your chair if you need them. Maybe you don't. Let go as you can, even if it's just for 1 second at a time, or 2 seconds at a time. If you're not hanging onto that chair, how's your leg doing? Could you pick it up a little higher? You decide. got about 5 seconds left. Finish strong, focus. 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it out. Switching sides, same exact move. So you're going to load up the right leg, lift the left. Ready? Go. Just barely picking that foot up off the ground to start. Lifting it higher and higher as you feel comfortable. Keeping your hand on that chair to start. Lifting it off for a longer and longer time as you feel comfortable. So make it work for you. Focus on what you need and practice that skill. Some things that will help. Suck your navel in towards your spine. Squeeze your glutes. Stay super tall with your shoulders stacked over your hips. Breathe. Nice big even inhales and exhales. Keeping your chin parallel to the ground, looking out at something that's not moving. You've almost made it, just 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Shake it out, take a breath. Great job today. Let's just take a quick stretch. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes, let your head hang naturally. Deep breath at the bottom. Roll all the way back up, bringing those hands over your head, clasp the hands together, lean to your right. All the way over to your left. And back to your center. Unlace your fingers, reach up super tall as if someone's pulling you by your fingers. So hard they pulled you up to your toes. And exhale, release, shake it out. Thanks for joining me today.